Hello, welcome to Bad at Board Games. My name is Brad Blake, and I'm bad at board games, so you don't have to be. Today, we're going to be talking about Elder Scrolls, the Betrayal of the Second Era from Chip Theory Games. Too many bones with the Elder Scroll theme? And everybo's buying it. Almost $2.8 million. It'll probably be $2.8 million as we sit here and talk about it. So, is this worth your money? It's not cheap. They are going to get a lot of money from you. Let's take a look. So right now we're at $2.787 million. And this has been like a week. I don't even know if it's been a week yet. This thing is coming out screaming. Chip Theory Games, people, they have a following. People love their games. I have not purchased any Chip Theory games. I think they're expensive. Which is kind of funny coming from me. I get it. It is what it is though. So we've got a 1 to 4 player game, 2 hours, 14 plus. It's available in a bunch of different languages, and shipping's free. So they are going to charge you for shipping in the $195, which I'm honestly okay with. Maybe I pay a little bit more versus somebody else, but then if I was charging individually, but I like just knowing like this is what it's going to be landed coming to me. I don't have to worry about any shipping costs after. So I'm okay with that. I really am. I just like, this is the total cost of the game, regardless of what's going to happen. So got a bit of a storm coming in. So if you hear thunder and the lights go out, we'll see what happens. So you get a box, obviously, and you're going to get their chips, and you're going to get some silicone boards, and it's going to be very expensive. This stuff is not expensive to make because it's all mass marketed. These chips are kind of like, like making cards and making the same thing over and over and punching out a whole bunch of nails and all that. Now they have pictures on them, and some of the, I don't know if they're printed or they're stickers, screen printed, how all that works. But yeah, so you feel good. They weigh more, and which increases shipping because they weigh more. But if I kind of feel like this is just Too Many Bones, a little bit easier, not as complex as Too Many Bones, which is kind of appealing actually, but skinned in the Elder Scrolls theme. So I mean, it's a great video game series, and then how do you like the puzzle that Chip Theory brings? This is probably right up your alley. So it really depends on, do you like those games that they've made? Have you tried them? Are you getting sucked into this because of the IP? The IP is making it cost more. Should you just go try, one of the Too Many Bones supplements in one of the smaller boxes or something like that? You're getting 96 chips with a metal slug inside to make them heavier. 5 health, yeah. Was that 65 health chips? It looks like 65 health chips. Yeah, so those don't weigh as much. They don't have they're just like the cheap plastic ones. They don't have the metal slug inside them. 88 tokens, 161 dice. Neoprene mats. I've got 16 of them. Bunch of cards. They're giving you game sheets, booklets, storage containers, and everything else. So you kind of have a nice little picture here of an overview of everything you're getting. Now, the silicone makes it feel more premium. They've done a good job of making you feel like it's premium. I think their dice are a little, they're not, I don't have one of my, there's certain kinds of dice that I like. These, I think, they're just plastic, and then they're molded, right? Or printed on. They're not like indented and such. And then you're getting all the hex tiles, which is interesting. It's a little bit different than the Too Many Bones, just a little grid that you have. So what can I say? It's going to be a nice game. You have to like this kind of game though. I mean, that I think that's true with anything. There's enough Too Many Bones, enough Chip Theory games out there that I think that you should go look at those. You should see, is this my genre? Is this the things that I like? Am I going to like these puzzles? that they're giving me. There'll be a few playthroughs out there, but all in all, I mean, I really think, as interested as I am, and I want to play some of these one day, I just have a hard time. I'm not gonna spend $200 for this game. I don't see this as a $200 game. And if it's got so much, I don't know if I'll ever get to it, right? So just trying to dial back the FOMO a little bit, keep it in perspective. At $100, I'm kind of like, ooh, I'm almost just, stupidly going to go and back things. But at $200, I really start to think about, like, that's a lot of money. I can get a lot of games right now and not wait a year and a half before I get this one. And this one's going to go to retail. You're going to be able to get all of this stuff. So, what is extra with it? You can get extra stuff right now. They've got it all sprawled out. You get nice trays. You get their Chip Theory game trays, right, to hold all their chips. And then here's some of the unlocked stuff. We've got different races, which is just a couple of the chips and a couple cards. It's no different than Zombicide, and you're getting extra minis, right? Here you're getting some cards and you're getting some chips. So that's way cheaper to make, and they're making you feel like it's a premium product, which is great. I think they've done a very nice job, and I think they've got a very nice product and a good game. Do wish it was just a little cheaper though. So as we go through all the stuff, you can see, and I don't need to talk to you about all of it. There's a bunch of, like, everybody's complaining about the price. I get it, but there's $2.8 million worth of backers that disagree. You're going all in. We have different guilds. What do you guys think about Chip Theory? Are you in love with them? Never played it and, like, sold it and been like, no, just not for me. I'm kind of curious what everybody thinks about Chip Theory in general. I did back their solo game. It was kind of like these miniature games. So I'm really interested in that, but that's not chips, right? It's a different solo puzzle. I was definitely interested in, and great price for that. You got 3 games, I think, for $60 and no shipping. As we keep scrolling, here you go. You got your silicone mat, and you're going to have nearly limitless control of the character's customization. So giving you that video game, building your character, Dungeons and Dragons feel. We've got combat, and it says you'll be facing a bunch of different people and conflicts. Let's see. Each system operates with the same core rules in which you move the character chip around a hex space, playing surface, and roll skill checks. So yeah, so you're, think of it as almost like a little boss battler. So you're using those hex tiles and moving your chip around, and you're going to fight and roll dice. That's it in a nutshell. So, dice chucker. Do you like dice chuckers? Do you like randomization? I'm sure there's mitigation. There's going to be a lot of that. How complicated are the rules going to be compared to, like, Too Many Bones, which has a lot. And so you can see here that the red tokens are your health points. And as you lose health, you just take them off, and you can kind of visually see how many points you have versus anybody else. And it's going to allow you to move around the table. So in and of itself, that's the system. Those are the battles and the conflicts and everything you're going to have, and the quests that you're going to create. And it'll be interesting to see how they have a story. They're saying they have a campaign here, which may be fun. I'm always leery about campaigns because I know me, and it's hard for me to get through campaigns. And then you get to save everything you have here. Replayability. There are 30 unique mainline multi-step quests in the core box, and more to be unlocked. So, and then you have 85 encounters, 50 bag drawn quest enemies, and 15 side quests. So you're going to have a lot of exploration and everything you can do. So few people will get all the way through this, but there's going to be quite a few. You'll have a lot of options. You just want to pick up and go, and it might be something nice if you can leave near a table, pull it out, play it, make it quick to get out and play. So we have an expansion set already. I believe this one you have to pay for. Let's see, shipping is included, and which, like I said, I'm okay with, honestly. And so yeah, base game $195, retail not for me. So yeah, so if you want that edition, you're gonna pay $230 for that extra box and the few extra pieces that are in there. And then they have a lot of extra cool stuff if you want to spend $400. 2,354 people have pledged the all-in bundle. Wow. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. It's cool stuff. I mean, you get these deluxe draw bags, you get this art book, premium battle mat, so more premium than the regular premium. Blacksmith pack. For $15, you get little metal pieces and premium health tokens. So if you don't want the lightweight plastic health tokens, you can upgrade them to have the little metal heavyweight thing inside for $35. And then you can get a premium dice tray for $18. All kinds of stuff. And then here's your add-on cards and things that they've unlocked. More cards, more dice, which costs nothing. It's all this is included in the price. I just try to make sure anybody new to Kickstarting, I want you to understand that, like, these are they're cool to unlock, but they were going to be there from the very beginning. It's unlikely that they weren't going to add these, so they're not free. It's not out of the goodness of their heart. But yeah, lots of stuff. They're going to keep unlocking a card or two here and there. So, I mean, when you think about it, it's like, oh, I got this one card front and back. This unlocked front and back. Like, it's just, they've done a good job of spreading it out. Look at all these things you're getting. One card. You won't even notice it in the pack that you get it. Because when everything comes in the box, it's going to be like, oh, you're expecting like this huge extra add-on box, and it comes in this little pack. Be a little bit more than that. But you get my drift. So, Chip Theory Games have been around long enough. They've done a lot of massive Kickstarters on GameFound now. So the last 2 or 3 have been on GameFound. Some huge, millions of dollar items, and they deliver. So unlikely that your pledge will go bad. It's just, how long will it take them to get this to you? Is it a year and a half? Is it 2 years? We shall see. My value rating of this, I think this is a 2. I think, this may be even a 1. So out of $195 or $230 and you get a bunch of chips and things, you're going to get a lot of gameplay here. I don't know, like Too Many Bones really is a solo game. People love it more for a solo experience than they ever will playing 2 players or 3 players. Nobody's going to play Too Many Bones 4 players. So is this, how is this going to stack up to that? Is this just solo only? And that's great. And, if you have the time and you have the funds, could be right up your alley. If you're wanting it to, pull out a game night and things like that, I don't know if this will ever be the one for those kinds of evenings of play. So I'm going to say this is a 2 out of 5. I just think it's too much for what you're getting. They could make it cheaper. Good for them, though, that they're not, because at least it keeps them in business and they're able to continue to do more stuff. But I don't have to be somebody that buys it. Alrighty, well, that's probably a quick rundown of my opinion of Elder Scrolls.
Fight the FOMO.
Do what you want to do. And just remember, no matter how you play, whether you're playing solo, with family or friends, enjoy whatever you are bringing to the table. Have a great night.